Hey y'all, welcome back to a day in the life of a mom of 9. For those who've been here, you know me and you know what it is. But for those who are new, hi, I'm May. I'm an artist mom of 9 on her healing journey. Today, Riyah starts a new med. She suffers from eczema and we've been using topical steroid creams for a while with coupled with Benadryl, but it hasn't been doing a lot of drastic changes. So we are starting a new med where she gets an injection every 2 weeks and we are here at the doctor's office for the instructions. After that, we are headed to the car lot. Kellz did a pre-qualification with CarMax and he's on a mission to get a new car. So those who already know, he got the car, but I want to show y'all and tell y'all the process. So Kells work at the school, and for those who work in the school district, y'all know y'all get paid once a month. So Kells' discipline wasn't there to hold on to his money for 30 days until it accumulates to be enough money to put down on a car. So for a while he struggled with that, and this last month he had me hold his money so he can have more discipline and not have easy access to it. He was pre-qualified for a Hyundai Sonata, a Hyundai Tucson, and a Nissan Rogue, and he chose the Hyundai Sonata. So these cars were basically requested because I asked him to give him something that will accommodate his height. Kells is about 6'5", and he needs a lot of leg room. The online rep put the Hyundai Sonata on hold for us to test drive when we got there, and at CarMax they don't go with you on a test drive. You have 25 minutes with the car. Kells decided to keep this car just after one test drive. So in that, he started the application process. Mind you, Kells is 19 and in the building credit phase, so I gave him some encouraging words just in case things don't go as smoothly. I educated him on the possible outcomes of those who have little to no credit and sometimes bad credit. Y'all, to my surprise, he was approved and didn't have to provide hardly anything. He needed to provide his phone bill to show his and confirm his phone number and address, and then his social security card and a current check stub. Listen, the social security card was back at home, but his check stub was missing. When Kells and Anthony first started working, I told them the importance of keeping their check stubs because it really is their paper trail of that they getting paid. Anthony's been keeping all his check stubs, but Markel, that's another story. So he became discouraged, and it was a Friday. So his payroll at his job were in a meeting, and you guessed it, he didn't roll off the car lot with the car because the payroll closed. The sales rep, Ken, was so supportive, and he informed Kel and I that he can hold the car until Monday, and we just need to bring the check stub in, and everything else is good to go. We just need that one stud. So we're back at home, and Kells is having so much anxiety. Basically, he's a mental wreck, looking everywhere in the house. Everyone has pitched in. We flipping the house up. We trying to retrace his steps, asking tons of questions. The questions is added on to the anxiety, so we stopped asking questions, and I stopped looking because I started getting a headache, and eventually Kells just went on a walk. In all that, Kells lost his enthusiasm, like the hyphiness, the happiness was completely gone. And I took off and just got dinner, y'all. That was the end of day one. Okay, here it is now, Saturday. Kells was already gone. He had a game with his basketball team. And considering how yesterday ended, he was really calm on today. And he disclosed with me that he felt like his attitude messed up his blessing. So I gave him some encouraging words and reminded him that God is a provider, and what's meant for him will be for him. That there's no confusion or stress in God's blessings. I know we want stuff instantaneously, but it's God's timing. You know what I'm saying? So he accepted that, and he went on about his day at work. And in that, just talking with him and hearing in his voice how sad he is, I decided to get up and give the looking for the check stub another shot. I fine-tooth combed every area of the house I thought it could be. I even said a little prayer. I said, Lord, if it's meant for your big head child to get this car, I'll find this stuff. And as I finished looking in the file cabinets, and I headed to the clothes racks to check his pockets, because Kells is all over the place. Like I mentioned in a previous vlog where I was cleaning out my car, he'll undress anywhere and leave his clothes there. So I was in my car, I was in the garage, I was in the kids' room, and ultimately landed in the laundry room. As I was shuffling through the clothes I just washed, God told me to check his jackets I had hanging up on a rack behind me in the laundry room. I pulled out what looked to be a drawing. So I guess these little kids be having crushes on Kells or really looking up to him. So he get a drawing every day from the kids. And with my eyes closed, I whispered, I said, Lord, if it's your will, this stud will be in this other pocket. So I pulled out some folded papers in the other pocket, and there it was, the stub. I sent Kells this video. Look at God. Don't you ever lose faith in him, son. There was a delay for a reason. Let's go get your car. You see, when God has a blessing for you, it's for you. And nothing or no one can stop you from getting it. Most hiccups are a test of your faith. Do you trust that if God can see you to it, he will see you through it? Kells learned some valuable lessons in this car shopping experience. He learned that everything happens on God's timing, to never lose faith, and to keep your W-2s. I hope this vlog encourages you today as you scale your own mountains. For those who know our story, y'all know I'm trusting in God to provide us with a permanent housing, as we don't know when it will happen, but it will when God knows we're ready. Y'all stay encouraged out there, and most of all, stay positive in everything you do. For more vlogs like these, continue to follow us. Love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us. Of course.
Bye, baby.
See you at home.
All right.
Just have a great night.
You too. There he goes, y'all. Off to be great. My baby, our baby. The cat crossed the foot. Come on, superstition.